Every year, 2,700 homes are being torn down across Metro Vancouver to make space for higher density development. We estimate about 700 of those homes are in perfectly good condition, and all of those homes are ending up in our landfills right now. It's incredibly wasteful. From a climate change perspective, it's also incredibly wasteful. There are responsible alternatives to demolition.
We moved to the house in Coronation Park almost 40 years ago with a son and daughter. They were 7 and 9 years old. When we saw the house, it was a beautiful house, and the yard looked like a park when we went out the backyard. We couldn't believe that we were so lucky to get that house. Every Christmas Eve was family and friends. Any birthdays or graduation, weddings, we filled the house with family and friends, which I love to do.
The Government of Canada, the provincial government, local governments have been really promoting the densification of our urban areas to create the housing that we need so that we don't have this shortage and we don't have all of this inflationary pressure on housing costs.
Land assemblies are a more common practice. So you're taking an area that primarily has been a suburban single-family home neighborhood, and with the advent of rapid transit connections or other infrastructure, we're looking at densifying some of those suburban or more urban cores around the Lower Mainland.
We didn't want to sell at all. We just wanted to stay where we were after being settled in this house for so long and thinking you're staying there forever.
As a company that is really all about our people and the potential we see in our people, it was important for us to understand what those homes meant to the individuals. There was a lot of emotional conversations around not necessarily leaving, but the good memories that those homes had for the individuals who had made them their lives for decades.
I support the densification of our urban areas, especially given that we're in a housing shortage crisis. The challenge is that the process to achieve that density is unbelievably wasteful. I went into a boardroom with West Group and I said, listen, you've got this massive land assembly. You're gonna pay a demolition company to tear down 60 single family homes. There looks to be at least 10 that seem to be in perfectly good condition. But instead of demolishing these 10 homes, our mission as a company is to physically lift, relocate, and repurpose for communities in need of good housing.
Housing is urgent right now in our community. We have over 200 people who are on the housing list. As well, most of our homes have 2 or 3 families living in 1 3-bedroom home. We need homes. That's our priority. This is one of the easiest, quickest, most sustainable ways we can do this project.
We had great partners all around the table to pull this project off. West Group agreeing for Renewal to act as the responsible removal service provider. And then it was Shell Nation. They could have built new, or they could have got modular homes or prefab homes. But we worked through the numbers and we looked through the feasibility and the quality of these homes, and it turned out to be more affordable. And Nickel Brothers, obviously, their professionalism in moving big structures, I think they're some of the best at this in North America, if not in the world.
We have such an affordability issue right now in terms of housing. We feel like our moved homes, repurposed homes really address both the affordability and the sustainability issues.
CMHC and the Housing Supply Challenge, they saw the opportunity for me to bring in some innovation and then for that to be replicated and scaled. I want to be moving 200 to 300 homes a year, and I think we can.
The overwhelming sense that we did the right thing, and we knew we were doing the right thing, but to see it on people's faces and to see the appreciation, I think was really special.
What has always amazed me is that when we're moving a home, the entire community will come out to watch in the middle of the night. And I've determined that there is some sort of a romantic attachment to homes. There's something about the soul of a home.
When we learned the house was going to a new community, we felt like our house was going to have life still and move on. We felt like the luckiest people.